So we're still coming to you live from the Randpark Golf Club for day one of the Joburg Open on this Thursday morning. So hopefully by Sunday we'll have a winner from South Africa this time around. That didn't happen last year. It was a player from Denmark who actually won the Joburg Open. So I am joined by a couple of important dignitaries, I can call it like that, in as far as this event is concerned. And we'll start with the newly elected mayor of Johannesburg, Dr. Mpopalatse, who's joining me here. Good morning, Mayor. It's been, what, 3 days and already into the swing of things, excuse the pun.
Yes, definitely. We've had 19 months of lockdown. We need to get the economy going. Johannesburg is the economic hub of South Africa, and I'm so glad that we were able to host this tournament, which is one of our flagship events as a city. And it's a big event. It's a global event. We've got 35 countries around the world. 300 million households are watching this tournament. So it's big for Johannesburg, for the country, and for the world. And I'm glad that we could have it finally.
Yeah. And talking about that, how big is it for Johannesburg? The fact that fans are coming here, the fact that the economy is also benefiting here. In just the few days you've been here, you actually have had to, well, you have an event that looks like this, that is a highlight in Johannesburg. Although it's a sporting event, it's a big event nonetheless.
Well, yes, every event is important. I mean, you know, when you look at economic growth, you've got to look at different sectors that contribute positively towards growing the economy. And this is one. Sports is big. You know, this is a global event. There's jobs that have been created, jobs for professional golfers, jobs for caddies, and so many other people. So anything at all that we can use to stimulate the economy again. Joburg is under a lot of pressure, I think more than any other city in South Africa, as being the economic hub. And for me, this is a big achievement. It says finally we can open up the economy.
And finally, from me, Mayor, there's obviously growing concern about the rising numbers of COVID-19, especially in this part of the world. And with now this year at this event, fans being allowed back for the first time, we know 2,000 fans are allowed. Last year, the event did come back, but with no fans. Right now, there's fans that are allowed. Is that a bit of concern to you with regards to the rising numbers, trying to balance it with whether or not fans should go back to sporting events?
Well, I mean, we've got strict protocols in place here. There's daily screening for COVID, but the organizers have also requested that every fan must please produce proof of vaccination, just as a safety measure to ensure that we don't contribute towards further spreading COVID.
I know I said it's my last one, but in general, sporting events, I mean, we've had the likes of the Premier Soccer League saying not just yet in terms of fans, although they are allowed, it won't be breaking the law if they do. SAFA has been doing it on a couple of occasions at least. Do you think it's about time the Premier Soccer Leagues and some of the big clubs around Johannesburg, the likes of Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs, should start opening the gates, looking at what you spoke about earlier, the economy? It would be a big boost should they open the gates for fans.
So it is a delicate balancing act. And I mean, I come from the health sector. You know, I'm a medical doctor myself. So you've got health concerns on the one hand, but you've got economic concerns on the other hand. And it's about getting that balance right. I do think that, you know, we've got much lighter restrictions now compared to where we've been in the last 19 months. I do think that there is opportunity to start reviewing what we can allow with a view to start opening up the economy without necessarily compromising the health of our residents, and we must at all times adhere to protocols where COVID control is concerned, and this is one example of how possible it is to do that.
Dr. Mpopalatse, thank you so much for your time this morning, and I'm going to move swiftly to my right-hand side where I'm joined by the Commissioner of the Sunshine Tour, Mr. Thomas Abt. Thank you so much for your time. A big day today.
Fantastic start to the Joburg Open, a new era with the DP World, their first tournament on the new schedule in partnership with the Sunshine Tour. A big day on many fronts. Joburg Open teeing off again, and it's an honour to host it here in the city of Joburg.
And looking at the field, how's that looking? How rich is it? I know, unfortunately, no top 50 players in terms of the rankings this year, but how strong is it?
It's a fantastic field. We've got strong supporters from the Sunshine Tour coming to play at the tournament. We've got the likes of Dean Burmeister, Thomas Aiken, Brandon Stone, Justin Harding come all the way back and supporting our home tour. We've got our players from Japan. Sean Norris has come back to support the field this week as well. We've got our Wilka Ninobu, who placed second last year in the tournament. We've got a host of youngsters coming through our Golf RSA squads as well. Martin Foster, his first golf tournament as a professional golfer. So we've got some strong youngsters coming through. An exciting time for South African golf.
Finally, I brought my umbrella here, and it looks not the best of skies in Johannesburg here today. So what happens? We're just desperately hoping that it doesn't start to pour here today.
Rain's always a good thing. Water's always a good thing, and we always need it, but in a moderate amount. So quite simply, our guys will keep on playing. We have our weathermen on site. And ensuring that if lightning does comes too close to the golf course, we will pull our players off, put them into the clubhouse, keep them safe, and when it's safe to go out and play again, they'll return. But quite simply, if it does rain, the guys will keep on playing, and the only thing will turn us off is if there's a lot of lightning.
All right, Thomas Abt, Commissioner of the Sunshine Tour, thank you so much for your time this morning. So we'll be here throughout the morning and just going through everything that is happening. We'll hopefully be able to take you through whatever part of the leaderboard we can in the next time we see you. So we're leaving it here at the moment.